Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a little Craig Mack in your ear. We're going to talk now, with your permission, of course. Don't forget to hit subscribe in the bottom here. It's going to just pop up. Hit subscribe, man. Hit that like button. Share it. Share it, man. Talk to your friends about it. Tell them how crazy we are. I guarantee y'all going to love it. We're going to now talk about the NFC East, the dreaded NFC East.
That's
and I gotta take Craig Mack off because I can't talk with that delicious beat in the back and talking about this abysmal NFC East. Now, with that being said, we are talking the Dallas Cowboys, which make absolutely no sense why they're in the NFC East. But that's neither here nor there. So I will digress.
We won't make a geographical argument here, but go ahead.
We have the New York Football Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Washington Commanders. I actually remembered their name.
Commanders.
The Commanders.
Los Comandantes.
Yes, the Commanders.
Oh, God.
Now, this division is a shit show.
Yes.
It's a complete and utter shit show because there's one dominant team.
Right, except if you're a Dallas fan.
Right.
Yep, you love it.
And this is Dallas we're talking about here. There's one dominant team here who can't seem to get out of its own fucking way. Because Dallas, not only do you have your quarterback, not only do you have your running back, not only do you have your wide receivers, not only do you have a pretty decent defense.
Very good defense, actually. Now their offense we'll get to. They've run into some issues.
But you have found a way to stumble, trip, bang your knee against the bed, smash your toe against the heaviest of furnitures around the league, around that certain division, and you happen to lose to your own division rivals. In my opinion, they're unmatched to what you bring to the table. Now, granted, it is a division rival. You are supposed to play each other harder, but this is where the Dallas Cowboys, in my eyes, you need to solidify yourself as number one and step on your opponents. And by opponents, I mean your division rivals.
Now, to their defense, Chris, they have done it. Last year they did. They finished 13-4.
No, 13-4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new record now. Yeah, 13-4.
I just need more consistency out of them.
Well, the consistency you're talking about is in the playoffs. You want them to make a deep run. As far as them handling their business in the division,
I thought they lost to Philly last year.
I don't know if
they swept the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's not even. It's a joke. I don't know in the regular season. Or you're talking in the playoffs.
Regular season.
Maybe they split with the Eagles. Maybe, but if you look at the division record, it's very, very well. It's 5-1, 6-0, basically the whole time, because it's 2 easy wins for the Giants, and I get another 2 easy wins for Washington. I believe they swept them too.
Right. And
I think the Eagles are the only one that maybe snuck in one. Maybe if you want to look that up.
So here, this is real.
But yeah, because it's they have everything in the making because the division is so bad. And talent-wise, they're so much far superior.
Yeah, they swept Washington. They swept the Giants.
Yeah.
And they swept the Eagles.
Yeah,
they swept the Eagles. I thought they lost to the Eagles.
Yeah,
they swept them.
They
beat the shit out of the Eagles in the last game, 51-26.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing. They're just, they are feasting on that division. That's why they get 6 wins right off the bat.
Right.
So it makes it a much more easier to get to 14 wins.
They lost to Arizona, the Raiders.
I get it. That's
the
fine.
Chiefs. They lost to the entire. Oh, no, they didn't. They beat the Chargers.
Okay,
but they lost to the majority of their games. Of losses was the AFC West, rightfully so.
Right? Do you want to go first? Right, with the whole thing, I'll go second.
It's obvious. Dallas number one.
Yeah, I mean,
to me, it's Dallas number one.
Nobody else, to be honest. But go ahead.
And then you got the Jalen Hurts led Philadelphia Eagles.
That's a big question mark.
That's a huge question mark because can they catapult themselves now to more success? Because last year I feel like it was more of a, catch me if you can type of situation.
They were feeling each other out too.
Right, right. And I feel like at the end of the season
they can run the ball.
They can run the ball, absolutely. But Jalen Hurts needs to be able to pass that ball a lot more instead of just let me just get out of the pocket and run.
He's got help now, though. He's got help.
Yes.
AJ Brown is a huge pickup for them.
Yes.
So it's just a matter of time.
Let's see what Philly does. I think Philly is damn right number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is going to be the Washington Commanders. Because I just feel like the Giants are just that bad.
Yeah, man. We just go ahead.
And if I was the Giants, put your pride aside. Put all your Giant fans. I get it. It's the G-men. You're still riding on Eli Manning and all this other bullshit. I get it. Trust me. But this is where you have an opportunity because you have not signed Daniel Jones.
No, they didn't pick up the 5th year option. They didn't
pick up his 5th-year option. See,
that's what we were talking about in the other conversation.
Yes. So this is already the writing on the wall. Mm-hmm. You got a new coach. You got a new GM.
Yep. You got 1 year.
New culture.
Yep. You got 1 year to prove it to me.
So if Daniel Jones is obviously not your guy, tank the fucking season. Tank the season, Giant fans. Don't even come out this year. If you want to root for maybe if they're playing, I don't know, Washington and you want to watch the game, fine. But this year, just swallow your pride, take it in the ass, and just deal with it. And just deal with it.
I don't think they know how to do that.
They don't. They don't. Giant fans are still in this, we got a good team, bro. It's all about Danny Dimes and what he can do for us. He's not going to do shit for you. He's not going to do shit for you. Just like the Washington Commanders right now really don't have an answer to what they're doing. They're just going. The train station.
They're still throwing out Heineke, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least Heineke could do something. And their talent's a lot better.
And I get it. I know it's hard to understand. And like I said, between Dallas, Philly, the Washington, and the Giants. I'm sorry, Giant fans. I'm sorry to do this to y'all because if I saw any inkling,
there's nothing.
If I saw any inkling of anything to hold on to, I would tell you, yes, go with it. Daniel could show you the way. But you got an but you got a injury-prone running back who has something to prove. Because I honestly think Saquon Barkley, if you're going to play your heart out this year, play for your new team. Right. Audition for your new team.
And number 2, you are right. He is aging because running back years,
he's old.
You age way quicker than
he's
anybody
old
else.
already. With a multitude of fucking injuries already.
Multiple sort of injuries, bro. You are not getting a big deal, my friend.
And he is a dynamic fucking player. I shit on, Giant fans all the time. Saquon Barkley, whatever.
Yeah,
but that's more because of what fucking Dave Gettleman said. He's a former, what is it? What do you call him? He's a future the yellow jacket. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
The stars,
But my point is, if I'm the Giants, right, and your season starts out in a shitter, which is pretty much what I think is going to happen, you trade Saquon Barkley to the first team you can get at least a second or first round draft pick from.
No, you're not going to get that either. You're not getting that.
Trade him for some sort of value because he's gone after this year.
You're getting a 5th round win if you're even lucky.
I mean, if he's playing well, if he's playing well, you can get more.
Or unless you want to sign him because remember, you don't have a quarterback to pay.
Right.
So if he, for some odd reason, the only shining, the only nice thing you have on offense, then you might as well.
But do you really want to risk?
But you're not going to pay him.
Exactly.
No, it's going to be a franchise tag.
My point is that it's like he's already been injury prone. Why would you invest?
I would get rid of him.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
Exactly. So for me, Giant fans, like I said, it's hard. I know it's hard for you to take this news, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up your candy asses. I know it's hard for you to do that.
Yeah.
But it's the reality. Your Giants, I can't see you guys getting no more than 4 wins this year. Even with the schedule that you guys have,
which is a very easy schedule. Yeah, very, very easy schedule.
I can't see it. And I don't understand why would you? Why would you if you have that big question mark at quarterback? Shit the bed the entire season. That way you're in prime position to again pick up a prized quarterback. And by God, pray to God that your new DM is not as stupid as Gettleman and goes and reaches for the University of Kentucky in Daniel Jones.
Right on. Duke,
yeah. Same shit, blue and white.
Yep, same shit. Yep.
Please be smarter than that. Be better than that. What was it, that movie? Be better than the Gap, man.
Better than the Gap. It's just
motherfuckers, man. The Washington Commanders.
They'll be decent.
They will be well because of Rivera.
They re-signed McCullen.
Yep.
Chase Young is running around. They got a decent defense.
Yes, and he got hurt last year really bad. So hopefully
their
he turns
two
his
running
shit
backs
around.
are very good.
Yes.
Offensive line looks like
they have something to go on.
Yeah, and they got veteran coaching.
Yes.
So Ron Rivera will have them playing extremely well. I might even put them to really give the Eagles a run for their money for that second spot. That's where I got them. I might almost flip flop them. The Eagles, I think the Eagles are a little bit ahead of them.
I think the Eagles
but
are
I watch out for the Commanders because that's Ron Rivera and they're well coached.
Because the Eagles play really good defense, man. Yeah. So that's my thing. I'm
definitely with you with the Dallas Cowboys. They'll go 6-0 again.
Oh yeah.
Now my concern with the Cowboys,
rake the entire division.
They lost Amari Cooper. Gallup is not there anymore. All they have is CeeDee Lamb, and the tight end who's pretty decent too. So you got a lot of weapons they've taken away from Dak, and I want to know who's he going to throw the ball to. And I don't think they're going to run the ball. All I know
is they better run that ball with the two-headed monster that they have,
right? Because
it's not Zeke.
Use Pollard.
It is not Zeke.
I don't care how you do it. Use Pollard. Maybe Zeke gets a new, resurgence, and one needs to get done there. But I think the division is easy enough that they'll overcome it.
They still got Gallup.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
Oh, yeah. Right.
He's hurt.
I thought you meant he wasn't on the team
anymore. Yeah, no, he's hurt. So if he comes back, okay.
They got a couple of rookies they picked up. That one kid, Cavante Turpin.
Yeah,
he's been
I can't trust rookies at this moment, and especially that unless you're like a top 10 pick. Then I can say, okay, if you're a top 10 pick receiver like Drake London, Garrett Wilson, okay, now Kyle Pitts, I get you. I can see you making a tremendous contribution, but absolutely, it's that and McCarthy's gonna have to ride the ship. He knows he has Jones up his ass, the owner.
McCarthy's got he's got to figure this shit out.
Now look, Chris, they did it well last year. Sweep them up.
And that's why Jerry Jones has been so quiet.
He's been quiet, yeah. It's like, you sweep them up.
Yeah.
All right? Open up the garbage pail. You slide all those motherfuckers in there. The Eagles, the Commanders, and the Giants. You throw them all in that bucket.
Yep.
Close it up, and I'll see you in January.
Just like the chicken coops. When you go in there, you slice them in the neck and just put them in a fucking
let them
bucket.
bleed out. Yeah, let them bleed out.
Yeah, just like that.
That's it. Done deal.
Just like that.
The Eagles, I like what they're doing.
I just don't know if that gimmicky
Stephani, who's the coach there, when I first saw him, I'm like, oh God. But the offensive philosophy is working. Yeah, it's working.
Yes.
Now, Jalen Hurts.
How well will it work, though?
Is he going to take the next step? I'm not talking about a big step. I don't need you to be Dak Prescott either. But if you take the next step where, I see Jalen doing his thing.
Right.
So be it. And I tell you, I got Washington. Now, the Giants, which seems to be the topic in this division. Obviously, you already know how I feel about the Giants. They absolutely are a horrid show. And you have to take the same mentality as us Jet fans that we had 2 years ago. You got a new coach and a new GM, and none of these players are on that roster right now they could give two fucks about. Mm-hmm. They're going to clean house. They're going to learn on the job this year. That's the good thing about you hired them now. Now they get to learn on the job. Brian Daboll and them boys are just going to sit there. This is my offense. This is how I'm going to run my meetings. This is how I'm going to scratch your ass on Saturday. This is how I'm going to run my practices. Right. Because half you motherfuckers ain't even going to be here for next year, just to let you know. Yep. They're going to reset the salary cap. I think finally next year is when they can finally do some letting go of some of these ridiculous contracts that get them and got them into. Right.
That one wide receiver, what the hell's his name?
Galladay. That's Kenny Galladay. And he just did today's game against the Jets. He missed a complete blocking assignment. He just stood there and just did this. And the two guys ran right by him and smashed the running back for a no gain. Wow. I mean, that is just, it's all over Twitter. Wow. It's all over Twitter. And by the way, I put that in the chat too, by the way.
Great job, Galladay. Great job.
Say something funny, Chris.
Yep. Great job. It is just like I said.
Just saying.
Like I said, Giant fans, again, this is a very large, horse pill that's like this big that you guys are going to swallow for this year. Because in reality, I think you guys have nothing to look for this year.
I would, yeah.
And this is
I would start looking for the draft.
And this is just me being realistic with y'all. This is not even me trying to crack jokes or nothing. This is the reality of what you have in terms of what you have on both sides of the ball. Yeah. On the defensive side, you guys are pretty decent, okay? But from the offensive perspective and just team all around, you have nothing to look forward to. There's nothing to look forward to.
It's complete evaluation mode.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. And I don't even know what would happen if Daniel Jones did have a good year.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do with that? You're going to franchise tag him?
I mean, but that would be the biggest boneheaded move that you can do.
Yeah, what you going to do with him? So let's say he does have a good year, but you still lose. And you're in position to get the kid that's coming out of college, Mr. Young.
Well, they wouldn't be.
You know,
they wouldn't be if Daniel Jones does good.
Right. If he does good, but they still lose. So he could still do good and still win 4 games.
And still, yeah.
You know? So
I don't see that.
I believe that Brian Daboll already had a good taste of what Josh Allen is. And not that he's going to go look out in the draft to go find somebody like Josh Allen, but he's going to bring his own guy in. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. That's just the way. I don't care what he looks like. What does Daniel Jones look like to him? Daniel Jones, I'm sorry, is completely damaged goods.
Wow.
That's another one with PTSD, like Sam Darnold, who just can't see anything right. The offensive line has completely abandoned him. Yeah. He's got a broke neck. Yeah. That is a serious injury. One more hit from that guy, and his career is done.
Yeah,
I would not touch Daniel Jones. I said, listen, Daniel, if you can just stay up on your 2 feet this year, would be great. But we're gonna give you a nice little handshake. Right. Thank you very much. Yep. Good luck in your future endeavors, and we'll see you on the other side, pal.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
And don't let the door hit you in the ass. Thank you for participating.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
That's tough, guys.
Unfortunately.
If I had that issue as a fan, that my quarterback's neck was basically severed almost from the boneheaded play calling from my head coach, who continues to run the quarterback draw and quarterback sweeps and quarterback rollouts, go take on the linebacker. I remember that game like yesterday against the Dallas Cowboys. He tried to take on 2 linebackers, put his head down, and they DDT'd him in the goal line.
Yeah, like seriously. Yep. And when he got up, he was
DDT.
He was spitting up. Was it the turf?
The turf. Pellets coming out of his mouth
and walking sideways.
That the referee and the other player, the Dallas player, grabbed him and said, yo,
this guy's out of control.
Yep. He's done.
Yep.
They walked him to the sideline and said, he is done. Put a pacifier on him and put a blanket around him.
Yep.
Put him to bed.
Yep. He saw Jesus and St. Peter.
Yep.
Absolutely.
They put him to bed.
Absolutely. So the NFC East, if there's any team that'll make the wild card in that division, it'll be Philly.
It'll be Philly. Yeah.
In my opinion.
Maybe the Commanders tickle their ass. Maybe a little this.
You know what? That'll have to be because you're stupid. That'll probably be because the NFC North fucked up that bad.
Right.
And the NFC West.
Philly.
No, I know. And NFC West also can get out of the way.
Right.
But I definitely see Arizona making the playoffs this year. They're going to be healthier. So I see Arizona as a wild card team. Mm-hmm. Minnesota should definitely be one.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota should definitely be one. And if they're not, then that's when Philly's going to sneak its way in.
It's going to be tight, man. It's going to be tight. And guys, like I said, you just you have to accept it, and all the other fan bases too. You have to accept it. You know, Washington again is looking for their quarterbacks too. Maybe they keep Heineke. We don't know that, but you know the Eagles are full bore ahead with Jalen Hurts.
Yep, and rightfully so.
And rightfully so. They drafted him.
I'm glad that they're. Yes, I'm very. Whatchamacallit? What's the word? I'm proud of the Philadelphia Eagles for doing that.
Yeah, you're sticking with them, man. You got to. The kid's talented.
You drafted him, and you're sticking with him. You're going to change the offense based on him because not every quarterback is a cookie cutter, perfect fucking quarterback.
No.
This guy has intangibles that you obviously like that are.
I think his character too. Serious motherfucker.
Very serious. Yeah.
Serious motherfucker.
And he's going to win you some games.
Yeah.
You know, unlike, whatever the situation is with Washington, which I believe Heineke can win them some games. It's just for how long?
Yeah. Running game and defense.
Before the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
And then, again, we talk about the Giants where that's just not going to work, guys. Man. I'm sorry. There's really, again,
we love you.
Nothing.
Como dice Sammy Sosa.
Yep. Seriously, it's It's a really fucked up
Lo
situation.
queremos mucho.
Yeah.
Ya ustedes saben, you know.
No te preocupes.
Ya no te preocupes.
Yep.
En el nombre del Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo in that division.
Yep.
Okay?
And it is
Amén.
tough. It is
Y
tough.
amén.
And with that, guys.
Get us the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And with that, guys, we are gonna we're gonna let you guys go. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to let us know how you're feeling on the comments. Let us know. Just let us know. Don't forget to find us also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. That's where you can find us. In case you don't want to look at our faces, you'll find us there.
Yeah.
It's been a blast, guys. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that division.
The
NFC East, man.
Oh, boy. You got to love it.
Peace.
It's the JDC Low Podcast. We are out.